Do with you today is I want to probably work in a combination, one that I like, and share it with you and show you kind of what I feel is important when you work in a group of combinations. Now, what I think is important is if you work in your feet and you're aware of your feet. Feet are very important. Placing your weight is important. Understanding how you're going to walk with your hip work is important, because it's hard if you're thrusting right to left to figure out what's going to be next when you're working in your hip work. And I have to work very hard with that because it just doesn't come natural to me all the time. But I have a lot of fun with it, and that's the key to working in these kind of combinations. So if you're going to be working in a combination and you're going to kind of change your weight and work in moving your feet, just remember that you want to place weight evenly on one leg or the other. And I always feel that if I'm working in a position and it's facing a group of people, that I'm going to probably want my hip facing the audience, and I'm going to be probably angled to the side. I think that just looks better. So if I'm going to work in my right leg on this particular combination, and what I want to do with you is I want to show you how to place in your weight. So I want you to think of a prize fighter. You're going to go forward and back on this one, okay? But you know, you're not really a prize fighter. You just want to get that feeling of that weight change, okay? So all my weight's on my right, and my left is up on the ball, and then I put all my weight on my left, and my right is on the ball. So you're gonna basically go flat ball, flat ball, flat ball, flat ball, okay? But that's not the important part of this move, because you're gonna have hip control. Now remember that we're gonna be working with our right hip first. So that means that you're gonna be working your quad and your glute, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a double right hip twist back, okay? So I'm going to go back, back. That includes me putting my weight on my left foot. So I'm going back, back. So that means that with this double twist, what am I doing? I'm putting my foot on my right, twisting back, and then as I put my weight on my left, I'm twisting back. So it has a very distinctive look to it. So it feels like maybe, because a lot of people want to work in their left hip. We don't want to do that. All we want to do is work in our right hip, okay? So just remember, you're going to be angled. And then what I want you to do is I want you just to let your hip guide this movement and just twist back with it. And you get a nice little rhythm going with it. So here we go with me facing you first. And ready? And 5, 6, 7, 8.